Of course, Adi Godrej joins us now from New Delhi. Mr. Godrej, thank you so much for joining us. Let's get your broad thoughts on the budget before I come to a statement that has come from the Banking Secretary on indirect transfers and retrospective taxation out there. But first up, your take on the budget.
Well, I think there were some good provisions in the budget speech, and there were some not so good ones. I think the increase in excise duty and to a certain extent service tax will lead to inflationary pressures, which means then the RBI might delay bringing the rates down, and that will have a vicious cycle. I think some of the statements in the budget speech on the measures for infrastructure, for agriculture, I think were very positive. I think that can help accelerate GDP growth. What we really need very badly is to accelerate GDP growth. I was a little disappointed that there was only a fleeting mention of the introduction of the goods and services tax. I think his decision to bring in some of the provisions of the direct tax code, even though the direct tax code has not been passed, is a good one. So there were, I think, it was a mixed balance. I think the best part of the budget speech was the containment of the subsidies to 2% of GDP. I hope he's able to achieve it. I hope he is able to execute it. I was a little disappointed that the divestment plan was only 30,000 crores. I think there is considerable scope to have increased that. That could help balance the budget better, and I hope he will try and exceed that budget.
Okay. Mr. Godrej, now that we've got the budget covered, let's talk about the flash that is coming on our screen. The Banking Secretary has said that as we had reported earlier, indirect transfers are going to be taxed retrospectively, and Vodafone-like cases, there is going to be a tax out there. What's your reaction to that?
Well, if anything is done on that basis to retrospectively tax such transactions, or even to tax such transaction, I think it will be negative. What it does is you allow certain measures which brings in more foreign direct investment, more foreign institutional investment, you encourage it, and then when you're losing a little bit of tax as a result of such provisions which bring in a lot of investment, you try and reverse that. That's a very bad message sent to the outside world for investment into India. To my mind, we should not do this at all. I don't think it makes sense. What we really badly need is very large doses of both foreign direct investment and foreign institutional investment, and confidence creation is very important. So I would urge the government to desist from taking such steps.
Right. Mr. Jha, there is a move to bring an amendment to get a